Vivienne Belonwu, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you so much, Paul. It's a pleasure to be here.
You work for an innovation firm in Lagos, Nigeria. Maybe let's start by you telling me a little bit about what the firm is all about.
We pride ourselves at HYBR that we kind of merge older technology, with newer technology, in the sense that we solve, big problems using new technology in simpler terms to simplify lives using innovation.
I like the idea that you guys are in a way acting as a bridge between old technology and new technology. What are some of the technologies that you've worked on?
We work with Coca-Cola, which is of course a large corporation, and one of their mission is to reduce the number of plastics in Nigeria, And so we worked alongside them. What we did was we created a program where we had startups in that area, renewable energy, to come together, wastes and all of that, And after this capacity development program, there's a case of funding. We leverage on their new innovative technology of these newer firms to devise means, to stop or to at least curtail the usage of plastics in Nigeria, cycle them, and then we use it for other projects, or we kind of use it for other purposes.
Earlier you talked about how you also help companies scale up. What did you mean exactly?
There are startups springing up here and there, but by research, over 95% of the startups do not make it to their 5th year. And there are so many reasons to that. Sometimes it's the lack of growth funding, sometimes it's the lack of capacity, talent, whatever it is. So what we're doing at HYBR is to collate all of those factors that help startups to scale and then implement it into a program, a venture program that scales or that spans within 3 to 5 years from ideation, down to the whole level of growth.
Let's go back to the issue of financing. You said there are a lot of startups or a lot of companies that come up, but because they lack the resources, they end up collapsing. To what extent do you think that at HYBR you are able to make those dreams come true?
At HYBR, what we ensure is to use models, business models, practical business models that has been replicated, in other businesses, and we've seen the success of these models, and we use them with our entrepreneurs. We get them to not just be investment ready, but also to know what to do after investment.
As an innovation firm, what kind of impact has COVID-19 had on your business?
Because we work with startups, and most of the startups are, affected by COVID in the sense that they cannot, go about their operations. So last year when the COVID started and and everyone was shutting down, we looked inwards as a team to realize or to find how we can help, our community, because we understand that a greater percent of our target audience or of people we work with are startups. And as an innovation firm, we took it as a responsibility to also play our part in the ecosystem. So we created a program, the Growing Through Uncertainty program, and we ran it. It was a virtual program, of course, considering the times that we were in. And we had a lot of experts come on board with our team members, and we helped SMEs, we helped entrepreneurs, with the tools to kind of migrate to the digital space. Because what COVID taught us, was how not to take the online space for granted. And we realized that some startups, are not able to migrate because of how the COVID came. So with that program, we're able to take them on a long journey. It was a 3 to 4 months program long, and we're able to take them on a journey to migrate successfully to the digital space. And it was awesome because we kind of impacted over 400 entrepreneurs across 25 countries in the world.
Well, Vivienne, thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure, Paul. Thank you. It was a pleasure coming on board.